shrinking cat, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
Down, Grandpa!
Today, I was at home with Grandpa. Auntie Jules was going to Miss Smiley's for a bread-making course.
I hope you and Grandpa have a lovely quiet time, Josh. I spoke too soon.
It's only me.
It was Great Aunt Loretta, Grandpa's sister.
I picked some flowers for Grandpa.
Just then we heard... It was Mr. Whips.
Sounds like Mr. Whips's car.
Hello, everyone.
That car is a pest, Josh. I'm always nearly tripping over it myself.
Well, I just popped by to ask if Josh fancies helping me with something. I have a little plan.
Oh, would you like a plan, me?
Bob the boat is due back from holiday today, and I thought it would be nice to clean his boat and make it look shipshape for his return. Want to help? He left me the key, see?
I'd love to go. Can I go, Auntie Jules?
Well, I don't see why not.
Yes, today Mr. Whips and I were going to do a cleaning job for our friend Bob.
I'll just get me things. Or we can go together with you in Greeny Jules.
Brilliant! I'll see you there. What?
Oh, you're up, Grandpa. Josh is coming with me and Mr. Whoops to clean Bob's boat.
Can I come?
Don't be silly, Grandpa. You can't clean anything. I picked these lovely flowers for Bob. Smell.
Achoo.
I thought the flowers were for Grandpa.
Change of plan. Back in a bit.
And I've got some more stuff to pack up for Miss Smiley.
The thought of Loretta and Mr. Whoops on Bob's boat is dreadful.
I know.
They might well wreck the place. I think I better come and help too.
Not the shrinking cat, Grandpa.
Now, as you
Catch me
know,
if you can.
Grandpa's shrinking cap is magic. And when he puts it on, it makes him magic too. And his magic can make things go. Like this. And this. But today, he's going to come with me.
In my pocket, Grandpa?
But just then, Auntie Jules came back.
Oh, Grandpa gone for a little lie down, has he? He's only been up 5 minutes, poor old thing.
Lazy old thing, more like. Come on, Josh, hurry up.
I hadn't managed to get Grandpa, but I knew he'd find another way of coming with me.
Oh, well, I stay for a drive.
And I was right. So Grandpa drove himself to Sunny Sands Harbour in my cousin Jason's car, and we sailed off down the river in Queenie. Soon, Auntie Jules dropped us off at Bob's boat, the Boomerang. It's called the Boomerang because when it sails away, it always comes back again.
All right. This will be shiny as a new pin when I've finished. Careful on those steps, Mr. Whoops.
What? Oh, how could I be so clumsy?
While Great Aunt Loretta helped Mr. Whips up, Grandpa slid down the banister. Then he jumped onto a shelf and hid behind Bob's musical boat.
Now, I've made a lovely little present for Bob to keep in his...
Great Aunt Loretta never says toilet out loud because she thinks it's rude.
A toilet roll cover, eh? Or ruff ruff.
Right, time to get on. Come on, you two, sweep and dust. I'm going up to scrub the decks. Let the spring cleaning begin.
Spring cleaning,
Polishing and dusting until everything is gleaming.
sweeping and mopping and scrubbing on your knees until Bob's boat
Until Bob's boat
is the shiniest, cleanest boat that ever sailed the seas.
Polishing and dusting until everything is gleaming.
Sweeping and mopping and
Scrubbing on your knees until Bob's boat. Until Bob's boat is the shiniest, cleanest boat that ever sailed the seas.
Good grief, what's all this? The end of the pier show? And why did you leave your car on the deck? Nearly tripped on it and fell in the sea, I did. Here, go and clean the basin in the... Right. Vase, Mr. Whoops.
So, Mr. Whips went to get a vase.
There, lovely. Right, now I'm going to dust all these shelves.
Grandpa knew he'd be seen by the musical boat, so he did this. He jumped onto the table and hid under the poodle by the vase of flowers. Then the poodle did this.
Achoo!
Oh, my goodness. The toilet roll poodle just sneezed.
Don't be so silly. It must have been Josh. Here, clear those shelves for me. And I'm going to put you where you belong, in the... Come out, Josh. Mr. Whoops thought the poodle just sneezed.
I guessed what had happened. Grandpa was inside a poodle in Bob's toilet. But just then, this happened.
Oh, Mr. Whoops. Here, take these out of
And
the
Mr.
way.
Whips
In
took
there.
the vase of flowers and put them next to the poodle on the shelf. And then this happened.
Achoo! It did it again. The toilet roll poodle sneezed. It's alive.
Don't be so silly. Now sit down there, out of the way.
I'll go check on the sneezing poodle.
Right, now I'm going to polish the decks. Now you stay there. Stay. Talk to the kookaburra.
I put Grandpa down.
Josh, come and help me.
Then I went up on deck to help Great Aunt Loretta. Grandpa jumped up and hid.
Oh, surely I could do something.
Now, sit down. Stay exactly where you are.
Oh, my goodness. You talk. A talking kookaburra. Well, I never. Who's a pretty boy, then? Who's a pretty boy?
Me, I am.
Loretta will never believe me when I tell her that you talk.
Then maybe don't tell her.
We should whisper then.
Up on deck, things weren't going well.
Ooh, watch out. Now it's all polished. It's very slippery.
I was looking for Grandpa, but I heard...
Great Aunt Loretta's fallen in the water, Mr. Whoops.
I'll get her out, Josh. I'll get her out.
And Mr. Whips went upstairs to help Great Aunt Loretta. But then I heard this. Mr. Whips had fallen in the water too. Then I saw Grandpa.
There you are, Grandpa.
Yes, I was being a talking kookaburra to stop Mr. Whoops from having another little accident.
But he's just had one.
Don't worry. Mr. Whoops and Loretta have got their life jackets on. They'll be perfectly safe. Just a little wet. You've got to tidy all this lot up, Josh. I told you they'd be hopeless.
So I tidied everything up. And Great Aunt Loretta and Mr. Whips wrapped themselves in Bob's towels and left their clothes drying on the deck.
I'll let you into a secret, Loretta. The kookaburra talks.
Don't be so silly.
And Great Aunt Loretta got up to take a look.
It's stuffed.
Grandpa had decided to make a quick getaway. He wasn't sure where to hide, so he ran through the open door. Just then, Auntie Jules arrived.
I found all your clothes upstairs.
Oh, am I glad to see you? Oh, I'm going to get changed.
And guess where she went to get changed? At that moment, Bob came home.
G'day.
Hello, Bob.
Oh, what have you all been up to? Oh, howdy, Mr. Whoops. Ooh, problem?
Little accident.
We thought we'd clean up your boat for you, Bob.
Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm a bit grubby, I'm afraid. I've been out hiking with Mr. Yomper Stomper. Oh, I've made a mess already.
Great Aunt Loretta was back in her clothes, but poor Grandpa couldn't hold on any longer.
Achoo!
Oh! Oh, my goodness. We are going.
I ran to rescue Grandpa.
Oh, good grief, Bob. Look at the mess you've made. Oh, I don't know why we bothered.
Bye, Bob.
A sneezing poo.
Yes! And your cook talk